dating as a Christian girl is not as simple as what it looks like in the movie. If only somebody can tell me what I knew now. There are some mistakes I did where I was still a bit little younger. I would have avoided. Number one thing I wish I knew earlier on is you don't need to rush. Yeah, you don't need to rush. There is time for everything on earth. According to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1, every man has his own time on earth. I know society pressure on dating is becoming too much as you see many people want to go into dating because their friends are doing it, my colleagues are doing it. Well, they'll start seeing me as someone that is no, I'm not doing well if I'm not into dating, societal pressure and all of that. But you don't need to rush because the person is dating, the other your friends is dating does not mean you also have to date. There is time for everything. You don't need to rush. Your own time and season will come. Everybody own time is different. There's time for everything. Another thing you need, I wish I knew before now is every opposite sex that comes your way. Thing I wish I knew before going to dating is being loved by the opposite sex does not mean is the one. Because someone love you, show you love, care for you, calls you, texts you, chats you, gives you attention, buy whatsoever you want, does not mean is literally the one. So I I wish I knew this before now. I would have there's some but right now, so we does not really mean is okay. Not everyone that treats you nice, not nice is your husband. We shouldn't confuse kindness with purpose. That's why we should learn to ask God. We should pray about it and seek God's will over everything we do. And another thing I wish I knew was, yeah, you want to involve God from day one. Even before you go into that relationship, before you start dating or courting, you should just involve God. God, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right track? There's a feeling you will have, like this knowing you will have when you know that this guy, this person is not the one. There's this knowing in your spirit that you know. So yeah, at even you've involved God from your day one, you just know without anything. You know that this thing cannot go far. I was once in a relationship, although I did pray about it, but I never waited for the Holy Spirit to speak to me about him. I just like, oh, let me just because it was disturbing me a lot. So I wanted to just give him a yes. I did give him a yes, and we later went on. I was like, ah, this is not him because he wasn't aligned with my purpose. He wasn't aligned with my vision. I was like, okay, let's see. Let's just give him 2 weeks of trial. But I actually involved God from the one, but I never waited to hear from him. But I just knew, so I just had to cut it off because it wasn't what God really wanted for me, although it was heartbreaking for him. But mind myself first. Another thing you want to know is surround yourself with accountability. You want to surround yourself with you want to surround yourself with people who hold you accountable, people that will boldly tell you that, oh girl, this guy is out of point. Girl, you're not getting it right. Girl, can't you see the red flags? There is no one as blind as a woman in love. So people that hold you accountable can clearly see the red signs which you cannot see. Maybe you are blindfolded with the attention, with the love and cares he has shattered upon you. But people who hold you accountable can clearly see that, oh, girl, you're not listening to God's voice. This can never be God's will. So that. So sis, before you get into that relationship, ask God for direction. Ask God for direction. Ask God if He's the one. Ask God if you yourself you are ready. Ask yourself, am I even ready for this relationship? And I know and I believe everything will be settled. And lastly, I want